Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Toy Box. Today we're going to be opening a new toy brand for the channel. Of course, this brand is not anywhere near new, and it's not the first time that I've owned one, but it is the first time that I will be unboxing one. We'll talk about that in a second. Today's video is going to be about Tiana. I know she's a little bit of an older doll. When I got her, she was on clearance for $10 at Walmart, and I waited quite a while for her to go down to $10. But that was the price point that I said when she hits that I'm willing to spend that on her, because I have to be very particular about what dolls that I get. And if it's not a doll that very much is part of that very specific line of things that I am purchasing, my price point I like to stick to for clearance items is around $10. It really just depends on the item, how much I've been looking forward to them and stuff. But because I'm not a Bratz collector, $10 is the max that I could go with. But I just wanted to open her with you guys since this will be my first time unboxing a Bratz doll. My only other experience that I have with Bratz was currently, we'll talk about that again as well, is that I have two. I have this Jade, which is from the 4-pack. These are from the 2015 reboot. These are both found in a doll lot that I purchased. This was from a 2-pack, and this was from, I believe, the 4-pack introducing them, because she has the same hair as the introductory doll, except it doesn't have a shaved side, which I found in the 4-pack. It was either 4 or 6, I can't remember, but in that specific pack, this had the side of the head was not shaved where it was in the single release doll, and then this doll came in a 2-pack, kind of almost wedding-esque set. But as you can see, I don't have clothes or shoes for either of them, and this is how they came, completely undressed. So I'm actually going to be putting one of them in the second outfit here of Tiana's. I really like this Chloe. I think her face is really cute and adorable, and I love this big bow. However, I think I'm going to end up putting it on Jade, because Jade has this green highlights and this really pretty red lip that I think will look really nice with this second outfit over here because of it being red and black. I just think that Jade is probably going to look the best in it, but we may try it on both of them. I'm not entirely sure yet. And then the other Bratz that I have is this 2-pack, which I may have talked about on the channel before. I don't remember, but this is a 2-pack. This is the Pride pack. I actually got it way after it was released, because for some reason there was randomly one on the shelves at my Walmart, which this was an online release several years before I got it, or at least a year before I got it, if not 2. But yeah, it was randomly on the shelves at my Walmart. It had the clearance sticker ripped off of it, but it clearly was supposed to be on clearance, so I had to get it price matched. But I got it price matched to, I think, like $20, which is what it was on the website. So about the same. Obviously, like I said, I think I spent about $20, which makes about $10 a doll. These two are staying in here, which is why I say that this is the first one I bought to unbox, because these were bought with the intention of staying in here just because the presentation is so nice. I am not someone who collects dolls for their value as far as for like resale or anything. This is definitely going to be staying with me. However, I just really like how they look in the box together, and I like the display of all their accessories and everything, so they are just staying in the box just because I really prefer the presentation that the box provides. Now back to Tiana. The reason that I picked her, and she's one of the first dolls that I'm going to be unboxing for the Bratz line, is, as I said, I don't collect Bratz. It's nothing against Bratz. It's just that I have to be particular with what I purchase, and Bratz is not something that made the cut. Part of it being that the secondhand market is ridiculous, and I don't feel like getting involved in that. But also, I never had Bratz dolls growing up. The only exception I had to Bratz dolls growing up was one Bratz McDonald's toy. And so this whole time that the repos have been coming out, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for them to reproduce that specific outfit. Now, I do believe that it was a Jade, now that I've done my research on it. But that outfit only existed as the McDonald's toy. It had never been a regular outfit, at least that I could find. I did most of my research using lookinbratz.com, which they also have a YouTube channel, and I highly recommend them. Yes, I do watch Bratz content, even though I don't collect Bratz. As far as Tiana goes, she is the closest that I've ever seen to a doll looking like that McDonald's toy, which, as I said, was my only experience with Bratz growing up. My mom bought us Barbies, not Bratz. I don't know if there was any particular hatred towards Bratz. I never really felt that. It just, they didn't call to me the same way. back then or now, so I don't have that nostalgia factor other than, like I said, that one toy. And this isn't an exact copy of that. She did have a little hat that this one definitely doesn't have. And again, I believe it was supposed to be Jade and not Tiana, but this is the closest that I'm going to find to that outfit, since that outfit didn't exist outside of the McDonald's toy from my understanding. Here is the back of her box, which I will read to you when we get up to the desk. And here is her in the front, close up. It does come with a free Bratz poster inside, which mine was already sticking out a little bit at one point. I kind of pushed it back in. But yeah, so this is her. I don't really think I have much else to say on that. I just wanted to kind of show you guys where I was coming from in Bratz. And like I said, I know that she's older, and I know that by the time this video goes up, she probably will not be readily available, especially because of her being on clearance when I purchased her. But I still thought I would unbox her with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and move up to the desk. While I'm doing that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps you out and it helps the channel out. It helps you out if you like this video and you enjoy our content. Liking, subscribing, and commenting will make the algorithm recognize that you enjoy our content and give it to you more. And it really helps out the channel because, again, it puts it into the algorithm for yourself and for other people to find. And then that makes my channel grow, so then more important people can find it. So I do appreciate it when you guys do that stuff, especially when you comment, because I love interacting with you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna get moving. So here is Tiana up here on the desk. On the back, we have a little bit of a write-up. It says, "Hey, my name is Tiana, but my friends call me Hot Sauce because my moves are fire on the dance floor," which I guess is why her item is a pepper on fire. It also says, "Create 20 different funky fashion styles." Comes with 1 hairbrush, 1 pair of earrings, 2 pairs of snap-on shoes, 1 fashion coat, 2 fashion tops, 2 fashion bottoms, 1 pair of sunglasses. Meet the Bratz. The Bratz pack, collect them all. And this one came out with the series with Dana, Fiona, Felicia, and Kobe. Best friends never looked this good. So this was one of the repros, obviously. I'm not sure what wave this was, but this was just a core wave. It wasn't like any of the particular lines. And just say, Bratz, the girls with the passion for fashion. Now, as I said, I've never unboxed one of these before, but it looks pretty straightforward to me. So So here is the poster from the box. This is a girl with a passion for fashion, and it has 4 of the girls from the lines on it, and it says Bratz. And it is blank on the back side. I know some of them come double-sided, but I'm thinking maybe that's more like the collector line ones, that come double-sided and the playline comes single-sided. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then we have Tiana out of the box, and then we have Jade dressed in the second outfit. Just keep in mind it may fit differently on a repro doll than the 2015 dolls because they may have different body types. Not 100% sure on that, so we're not going to really be commenting on the fit at the moment, but I was a little nervous because at first the boots didn't seem to want to stay on, but I think I just wasn't giving it enough oomph to get it to peg in, but I got them, and so I am happy to have a second outfit and essentially be able to rescue this other Bratz doll as well. So now I can have two in my collection. Tiana did not come with a stand. I have her currently on one of the Amazon stands. The waist clip is a little large for her, but I just have the coat on to help hold her onto the stand. We will take a look at her with and without the coat as well. And you see she comes with a complete outfit. So she has the earrings she's wearing, the jacket, the shirt, pants with a belt on it, and shoes, as well as a Bratz hairbrush. If you guys know my channel, I don't really care for doll hairbrushes. You really want to use something more like this that has the metal prongs in it. They're much better for the doll's hair. I just got mine as a wig brush off Amazon. And then she also came with a pair of red sunglasses, a red top, a black skirt with this really pretty jeweled belt on it, and black boots. Here is Tiana a little bit closer up. Her ponytail does have some gel in it right up here, so this part's crunchy, but then the tips and the rest of it are very soft and very cool to the touch. We have some rock hard bangs up here at the front with red stripes going through it. And then she has red stripes all throughout the center part of her rooting and all the way here in the back. But then this chunk back here is just solid black. But there is red twisted all the way throughout it, which is really pretty. And this style is pretty interesting. It has essentially a low pony down here that is twisted up into the high ponytail at the top of her head. It's not a super intricate style, but it is interesting and something that's a little bit more unique, which I like having variety in the hairstyles. Now, if we look closely at her face, let's see if we can move. These are like rock solid. There we go. There's her eyebrows. They are a dark brown. They're pretty thin. And then she has some purple eyeshadow over like I guess purple lining over a brown eyeshadow. A little bit of purple underneath as well, and some big eyelashes. And she has brown eyes, which I really like. And then she has this really pretty lipstick. So it's like a dark red in the center with a little bit of a darker red lip lining. And then she has silver earrings. They are supposed to emulate dangle earrings. So there's a little stud, a loop, and then these kind of like dangle pieces off the end. I'm not sure if those are supposed to look like anything other than a fringe. Then we have her top, which for this top, it does Velcro in the back as well as tie around her neck. It has silver polka dots all around the black trim, and then has this silver fringe here on the front, which is, it's sticking out a little bit, but it's laying down pretty well. Like, I'm not upset with that, especially for the scale. Like, the smaller they are, the more likely they are to just kind of stick up out of the way. Then we come down and we have red pants with sparkles all over them. So there is a line of silver dots going down the legs, and then some red kind of almost scale-like patterns as well. This one has a belt that is made out of multiple plates. So each of these spots here is a separate plate. And then we have the big buckle here in the center. This is attached to the pants. The pants also Velcro in the back. And then we have their feet. So also one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of Bratz, especially even secondhand, is this. Because most of the time, as again with the two that I have, they're missing that. And I feel like, at least like Barbie, if they don't have their clothes, you can put them in something else because, you know, they're a complete doll. But Bratz, like, if their shoes missing, they're missing part of their bodies. And I'm not a huge fan of that, especially because the shoes are so often missing. That's another part of why I'm not really into collecting even like secondhand Bratz, for the most part. The two that I got, like I said, came in a lot with that I was buying, I think, forever after high dolls. And then here is her jacket. It is lined, which is really nice. It's just a thin like mesh inside, but it's still nice. It keeps the fur material a little bit nicer off of the doll. And then we have kind of like a long hair fur, which is really cool. It has black and kind of like a beigey brown fur in it. Very unique. Of course, we're going to go with that. This is a faux fur jacket. As for the second outfit, like I said, it is currently on a 2015's Jade. We have these red sunglasses that do fit her quite nicely. I think the heads are pretty much the same kind of size. It is a clear red material. Then we have this burgundy red top, which has the same black ribbons with the silver dots like we had on the other top. Now this top is a little bit loose on the shoulders, but I don't know if that's because of this body or if that's what you will experience on the regular one as well. And then we have this black skirt. It does feel like a denim, which is really nice. Especially because most of the time with things like this, it's just like a printed material, but this actually feels very similar, if not exactly like a actual denim material, which is really nice. This attached belt, which has 2 rows of beads on it, leading to this big piece right here, which has some pink detailing in, which is kind of interesting because from far away you can't see that pink detailing, but as soon as you get up close, it's really prominent, which I like that a lot. Then we come down here to her boots. Now, I did notice in this one that there's kind of a big gouge there. I don't think that I put the scissors that close to them to do that myself, so I think they came like that. Because they're black from far away, you can't tell that, but that is just kind of interesting, and I'm not sure, like I said, if that's something that I caused or if it was already like that in the packaging. Here are her boots. They are little high heels. You can see kind of the line where the foot would be if this was a black heel and then you had like, say, like a sock or something here, but these are intended to be boots. I don't think they're intended to be socks. And I think, she does have really loose joints from being an older doll, but she can kind of stand on her own if you finagle her enough. I wouldn't say that she probably stay that way, but it can be done because they do have such larger feet. Here we go. Now they do also have holes at the bottom, so they should be compatible with the other Bratz style stand. Interesting. Could see her underwear from her sitting because the pants are so tight. You can see the little red painted on underwear line there. Just really quick, in case you guys haven't seen it before, go over the articulation. So she does have side-to-side movement at the head and some up and down, mostly up, not really a lot of down, which is pretty normal with these kind of dolls. Then we have an out joint as well as a circular joint on the shoulder. There is no bust or waist articulation. She does have hip articulation that can go up, but not really to the side. So you got front and back splits, but you can't really go out to the side at all. And then there is ankle articulation side to side because of them being a separate part. But yeah, you have to worry about them potentially popping off. But there is no up and down joint. It's just the side to side because of this being a separate piece, which that is an advantage, I suppose, to having their feet coming on and off, that they have that little added posing ability potentially. But to me, that's not a worthy trade-off for having detachable feet. However, of course, there is exceptions to every rule, and I'm able to, add dolls that I think are pretty on their own to my collection, whether or not I would collect the entire line. They're kind of like Barbie feet where they kind of could go on either foot, so I'm not sure which way they're supposed to go, especially because there is the charm, the little detail on both sides of the foot, so I don't know. But we do have this open toe design. However, the toes are solid. There is no define in the toes. Like I said, they're kind of very square, so you can fit them on either way. Because of them being square, they do look a little awkward in my opinion. However, it means that they're easier to dress because of them being not one right and one left. However, you can easily solve that with just putting an R and L on the bottom of their shoes, in my opinion. Do I think I'm going to be adding a lot more Bratz to my collection? Probably not. Probably only if there's one that really calls to me or I get for a really good price. Now, I do really like the Always Bratz Sasha, so I do have intent of getting her when she goes on a good sale or a good clearance price. I just really like that design, and I think she's a really pretty doll overall, whether or not she is a Bratz. I just like to look at, you know, particular aesthetics of dolls, and of course the neon pink and black is really going to attract me. I was really hoping at first when I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get her, that she had a second outfit for my Chloe here so that I could have also an outfit for Chloe. Unfortunately though, the Always Bratz dolls do only come with one outfit, so Chloe still here doesn't really have anything to wear. But as I said, I think she looks best here on the Jade doll. It just really matches well, and it's a similar like aesthetic that they have because they both have like the striped hair and everything and the dark lip. So I just think like this is a good aesthetic match. Of course, obviously the 2015 face is much different than the original faces, which are still different than the repro faces, but the repro faces of course are going to be more similar to the original faces. Of course, as I've said and will say again, I'm not a Bratz expert and do not really have much familiarity with the brand outside of watching other people's channels, and I haven't really watched a review from this Tiana, if at all, in a very long time. If you guys have seen my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm the type of person that likes to, especially if I know I'm getting a doll, I don't watch the video until after I've reviewed the doll for you guys so I can give you my first impressions and my own kind of thoughts, and then afterwards I'll watch them. However, if it's a doll that I'm not really sure if I'm going to be getting or not, or it's a doll I know I'm definitely not getting, which is why I watch a lot of Bratz content because I'm not really going to be getting those, I will watch them. So it is possible that I've seen a Tiana video. However, it has been quite some time if I have watched one. So she's still, you know, of course, my own thoughts and opinions and all of this. And yeah, my overall thought is that I really do like her. I'm happy that I spent the $10 on her. I don't know what her original price is, so I couldn't tell you like if she's good for her price or anything, and I don't have any real familiarity with Bratz to be able to tell you if it's good as far as reproduction or not. But for my personal collection, I think she's a really pretty doll. I like both outfits. I think they're both really cohesive and are pretty good for mix and match pieces. And yeah, that's really all that I have to say. I like her, and I hope that you enjoyed our time together as much as I did. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you very soon in the next one. Bye!
For me, work, for me, work, the body for me, what?